Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name's Amina, or sometimes I go by my middle name Lachey. Either or works. It has been a little minute since I seen you guys. Life's been doing what it does best, kicking my ass and whatnot. 3 months since I last posted. As you can see, I don't have my locks anymore, and I ended up dyeing my hair a pink color, but then it faded into a brown, I guess, color, which looks nice. It's just, not obviously what I was going for. But as y'all know, 2024 is slowly making its way upon us, which I think is so crazy. But I say this every year when December rolls around. I be like, yo, it's so crazy. I feel like we just was in this year. But it really does feel crazy. Like, time is really moving fast. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me who thinks that way, but it feels like it was just like June. Like, I don't know, my mind's still in summer. I thought, what better way to take some time and reflect on all the things I've learned this year. And has been a lot, obviously, being a new teen mom, and my relationship has gotten more serious. So over time there's gonna be things that I've learned that I didn't, well, not that I didn't know before, but think about like in that way, I guess, per se. That's the title. I made a list on my phone. This is it right here. So if I keep looking down, it's just to have a little guide for me so I don't forget. Yes, we can jump right into it. Number one, I said, was not everything in your life is for people to know. That might seem obvious to some people, but I don't know. For me, as a kid who was like growing up on social media, and I seen like all my peers posting everything, I felt like I had to. Also, I just feel like there's always someone preying on your downfall. They might not show that they are, but there's always that one. And for me, I ain't stopped this till like a couple months ago when like my boyfriend brought it up to me. But I used to like always post my relationship problems. He posted a business that had no business being posted, like for everyone to see, like something that was my private life. I don't know, I put out for, I don't know, people to see, which I thought was kind of stupid. But I don't know, at the time, I guess every time he made me mad or we argued, I would always like post something about it, like, oh, how you going, da 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 da, just like smart petty stuff. And really, that literally doesn't solve anything. If anything, it makes it worse, because then you got nosy people all up in your business. They're texting you, or they're texting your man and whatnot and saying stuff, and it's just like, it's unnecessary. I feel like that creates like unnecessary drama. And honestly, like, I feel like your relationship is definitely something that needs to be kept private so it can thrive. Don't put all your business out there. I don't know why I did for the longest, but it's definitely something that I took to mind this year, and how I'm trying to live a more reserved private life and not like posting everything. Number two, I said, was no one will fight for you as much as you will. You have to be your number one supporter, in a sense. Like, you have to be your own cheerleader, because it's one thing if people give up on you, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But if you give up on yourself, you already lost. Just have to put faith in yourself and believe in yourself. Just hope that God does his thing for you. When you think about it, like, no one's gonna have your back in a situation more than you can yourself. I mean, sure, you might have someone who's your ride or die, but honestly, you really just have to like be there for yourself and support yourself as you would support like a favorite celebrity, or support your favorite artist or something. Like, as much support you put in that person, you have to put in yourself. Number three, planning out your life is so crucial. I feel like if I started planning out like my days and my weeks a couple years ago, I would be in a better place than I was some number of months ago. I believe this wholeheartedly, that planning out your life will make it so much easier on you in the long run. Having a kid, I feel like I definitely had to start planning out my days, or they were going to be hectic and I didn't know what the heck was going on. Just planning them days and weeks in advance really helps. Sure, you can take your life, like, you know, take it day by day. If you want to do that, that's cool. But for me personally, being days ahead or even a week, it gives me a sense of control of the things I can't control, like already in my chaotic life currently. It can be simple things like just writing tasks for the week, making a grocery list, or even setting goals for that day or that week. For me, it takes some stress away knowing that I'm already one step ahead and I don't have to scramble later on in the day trying to figure out this, trying to figure out that, because I already planned a week in advance. That's definitely helped me out like a lot. Number 4, I said the friends you make outside of high school tend to be more genuine. Now, this might not apply to you. You might have the best of friends that you made from high school. That's awesome. But for me personally, like from my experience, no. Most of the people I met in school or my friends turned out to be very much fake. Because from what I've seen, people in school want to obtain some status, you know, status like, oh, being the popular kid, oh, being the
2 hours later.
you know, like stuff like that. And they tend to be, you know, fake just to uphold that title. Don't get me wrong, my best friend, we've been like, since kindergarten all the way up to, you know, high school, you know, middle school, all that. We were close as heck. Being able to like explore like outside of high school, you really meet like some cool ass people. Like you meet people who don't want to be friends with you for like a specific thing. High school was full of drama. I'm so done with that. And I've only been out of school for 6 months. Let me just say I've already made like some really great friends. Number 5, you can't rely on other people to make you happy. This was like something big that like I had to like realize for myself, because I don't know, I always felt like I needed, like, not I wanted, like I needed to talk to people so I wouldn't be bored and to keep myself entertained. In my relationship, I felt like if I wasn't with him all the time, I literally felt miserable, and I didn't realize how unhealthy that was. Like, you can't be dependent on someone to make you happy. The people who bring you joy in your life are supposed to already add to the joy that you already have, not to the reason why you're happy. Like, they're supposed to already add to the happiness that you have in your life. And for me, it took me a while. Like, I had to find things that I enjoyed doing. Like, I had to discover myself, things I was passionate about, things that make me smile, things that make me laugh. I had to, I don't know, find that within myself. If I was already sad, you know, if I know myself, I could watch my favorite show to make me happy. Number 6, I said, was looking at life with gratitude and a positive mindset makes it more enjoyable. If you knew me back then, I was always complaining about something, always having like a negative view, like, oh, why did I have to have a younger sister? Why did I have to have a younger brother? Like, they're so annoying. This, that, and they're like, I don't know, I always was like so negative, and I was always complaining about something because I feel like there was always something to complain about. But now I've realized that your mindset can really affect your everyday life. Like, you can't think negative all the time and expect positive outcome. Like, no, that's not how it works. So, you know, instead of looking at my siblings as like a burden, how I used to, don't get me, I don't now, but that's how I used to look at them. Now it's like, oh, I'm grateful that I have younger siblings who I can share my experience with, that I can talk with them if they ever need me to. I'm really just trying to be like a positive person, to look at a positive view in a negative situation. For me, at least, I've learned that that's really like helpful in like having a better mood, you know, not being negative all the time. I remember I watched this video on YouTube about like the life of gratitude and how to incorporate in your daily life. And I remember they said something like, you can spend your life complaining about the things you don't have or the things you hate, or you can look at it from the view of gratitude and be blessed for the things you do have and manifest the things you don't. I'm very big on manifestation. Like, if I want something, I'm gonna manifest that into existence. Like, I don't care. Some people don't believe in that. I definitely believe that you can speak something into existence. Like, dang, I really do need to start being grateful for the things I do have. Like, there are really people out there who don't nearly have the privilege that I have. Like, people who don't have a house, people who don't have a bedroom, like people who don't have food on the table every day. Like, that's something that I've been starting to be more grateful for. Number 7, you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. And in this one, I'm mainly talking about my son, because there would be days where I'm not even going like lie, like being off for, like, there would be days where I wouldn't shower, days where I wouldn't brush my teeth, days where I wouldn't wash my face, because I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't looking at myself as a priority. Because, you know, don't get me wrong, when you have a child, you know, that child becomes your priority, but you shouldn't put yourself off. Like, you should still find time for yourself to take care of yourself. Someone's always calling me. Leave me alone. There would be times where I would, like, when it would be getting so bad where, like, I didn't feel clean, like, I didn't like myself because I didn't take care of myself. Like, my hygiene was so poor, so then that took an effect on my mental health. Then I started, like, not liking myself, not liking everything about me. But then I had to ask myself, how could I take care of someone else, mind you, that requires way more maintenance, when I couldn't even do something as simple as brushing my teeth in the morning? That's when I knew I needed to change. Like, I needed to do better. Like, I needed to find a way to prioritize my health, because that's really important down the long road. Really, you cannot take care of a whole another human being when you can't even do something as simple as brushing your teeth in the morning. I've been on a journey of self-care. And my last one, number 8, is being silent is just as harmful as poor communication in a relationship. Let me get a sip of water for this one, y'all. Okay, so I'm definitely guilty of this one. Because I don't know, I always thought, like, my current relationship, this being like my first relationship, there's still like a lot of things that I don't know until like I'm learning, because like I don't have like experience. Well, I guess I do now, but before him, like, I didn't have any experience, so the thing we were doing is like I was learning, you know. But I don't know, I guess you could say I always thought, like, after like an argument, like, I feel like being silent was like the best solution. Instead of like getting mad back and like saying something wrong, I would always just, like, after argument, I would just be silent. Like, I would just be like alone in my thoughts. I was just like, you know, mixed with overthinking. That's definitely not a good mix. And it wasn't till my boyfriend, he came to me, you know, he comes to me about a lot of problems and talks to me about them, which I love. He would tell me that, like, I need to start expressing myself. Like, I can't just be silent, because that hurts him. He would always tell me, like, if I don't express myself, how would we get past like whatever we're going through? Like, I can't just remain silent. Communication really is important. And I don't know, I just thought, like, in the moments I was, because like when I'm mad, I don't really have a filter. I just like go off, start saying things I don't mean. But, you know, I was mad, so I said those things just because I was mad. So I thought I was doing a good thing by remaining silent, but I didn't realize how harmful it was to him in our relationship by like not communicating. Because honestly, when they say communication is key, communication is key. Like, for any successful relationship, communication is so important. Like, you have to talk it out or things won't work out. Yeah, so those are the things that I've learned. Well, there's more, but I decided I didn't want the video to be too long, so I just decided to shorten it down to the 8 major things that I've learned this year of 2023. So I can't believe we're going into 2024. Let's see. If you guys are interested, I do plan on making a video of the goals that I have set for myself going into 2024 as well. I've already been also reflecting on what I would like to happen in 2024, so I can make a video on that if you guys are interested. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave me a like below and subscribe if you're not already. You know, if you want to see more of what I have in store of 2024, going into a new year. And I don't know, I just feel like I just know 2024 is gonna be the year for me. Like, I'm already in love with the person who I'm becoming, and I know that God has more in store for me going into 2024. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.